Hey everybody, Darth Bryboy here. It's been a long time since I've done a video. Where have I been? The past month? If you follow me on DeviantArt, you know what's going on. Almost a month ago, I went to the hospital for what I thought was really, really, really horrible constipation. The day before I went to the emergency room, I thought it was just bad constipation. And it happened around 3 p.m. That's relevant because everything was fine the day before. Not the day before, but hours before. And I get this really sharp pain. And it's the worst pain I think I've ever had in my life. It was on my left side. I couldn't get rid of it. And I thought, I'm just really constipated, so I eat grapes, I eat raisins, I eat as much fiber as I can get. I take fiber pills, I get Miralax, fucking DoorDash, because the pain is so bad. I can't drive to the goddamn CVS. The pain was so horrible, right? I was screaming, and nobody was around to help me. That when I went down here, when Joy was down here, Joy is my hamster, by the way, and she never, really pops up, except when I'm yelling or whatever, or I'm talking. She just stares at me like she knows something is wrong, because I was screaming in pain, and I don't know if it would have made a difference, but I probably should have gone to the ER the day before I actually went to the damn ER, but I wasn't thinking. I didn't want to bother anybody. I didn't text my doctor about what was going on. Fortunately, the morning when I was experiencing this pain, the morning after, my folks called my neighbor. I got driven to the ER. And I'm still thinking I'm really constipated, despite, not really having constipation, obviously, because I was having the runs, and I was still in serious pain. So the doctors take me to get a CAT scan, right? I'm still thinking it's just constipation. A few hours later, a surgeon comes and tells me, you need surgery. Or you're going to die. Or you might die. So after some back and forth, I get the surgery. 8 of my friends come to to be in the waiting room while I'm being operated on. Apparently I was out for like 5 or 6 hours. I spent a week in the hospital recovering from this surgery. I'm still recovering from it. I don't want to show it, but I have a scar here. And if you didn't read the title of the description, the title is I am recovering from diverticulitis surgery. The details of it are gross. I'm not feeling very comfortable with explaining what the end results of that surgery were. The end result is I'm alive. And I can walk up and down here now a little easier. But it does mean my organs were rearranged because they had to cut out a piece of the large intestine where the diverticuli was leaking from. So, I have a bag, an ostomy bag, I think it's called, where I'm, basically, I don't want to go into it. There are other videos that go into it. I don't feel comfortable explaining it further than that. The recovery process is very difficult. I've been on an emotional roller coaster. Going, why me? I'm too young for this. This is unfair. But I'm just glad to be alive right now. Despite having this stupid bag that you can't see and I don't want to show, I'm going to be living with it for a few months. But at least I'm alive. This makes the 4th time that I think I could have died. I was born premature, for those of you that don't know. And during my struggle to stay alive in the hospital when I was a baby, I fought and fought to stay alive, almost dying 3 times from what my parents told me. Had I not gone to the hospital when I did, I don't know if I would be here now. I'm glad I'm having trouble articulating and telling you this horrible story of what happened to me. Than not being here. This experience, though horrible, has given me a new lease on life. You're going to be seeing a lot more stuff. You're going to be seeing more vlogs, more travel things. Not so much down here, but outside in the world. Because I want to fucking really live. I want to travel. I want to enjoy my life. And I want to use my filmmaking and video editing skill to share that with all of you. There are many details to this that I just don't feel like going into. And I don't feel are necessary to go into. I think I've said my piece on this matter. I'm just glad I can walk without a walker. I know I probably should have led with that, but for almost 3 weeks I was using a walker. And on the first floor. It had staples that were removed a week ago almost. And I couldn't come down here, which is my safe place. It's where I watch movies, it's where I spend time with my friends, it's where I cuddle with my little hamster who's upstairs. Because it's October and around this time it gets kind of cold, which I like. The things that suck, I can't really eat anything with seeds. I can't eat fried food, I can't eat popcorn. I can't really eat tomatoes. I have to eat slower. I can't have coffee, which is why my brain is kind of foggy and not all there. And I'm also just telling everybody a horrible fucking thing that happened to me. I don't really have any profound words of wisdom or anything to end this video with other than life is a crapshoot. I can't even really bend forward without it hurting. I have to be careful about how I move and not push myself too much. Our lives are precious and fragile. You know, 1 minute you could be fine, and the next minute you could be going to the ER in a hospital bed for a week. I meant to say recovering for 3 weeks. Hooked up to all sorts of shit when you have sensory issues and you're at your most vulnerable. I'm just so grateful to my friends and family and the people I love most that they have been fully supportive and by my side. Despite the pain and shit I'm going through, and how much harder life has become, more so than it was before, I'm thankful to be here and to be recording this and talking with you, sharing this horror, because I had to get it off my chest. I was so tired of just ruminating and dwelling and dwelling. My mental health has been at up and down spiral. The depression I've been experiencing is raw, but thankfully, as I said, I have people to support me. I truly apologize for whatever speech flubs or not sounding as articulate as I want to, but that is because it's hard to be articulate when you're processing the fact that you could have died. I'm just thankful to be here. Thank you all for listening to me. Hopefully I'll have a railing installed, like a better railing installed down here, and I can get back to more normal things like my giant women collages. That's for my DeviantArt audience. I know, a random thing to bring up. I've had a video talking about my surgery, but that's my art. That's what I love making. That's one of my passions. And also making videos, maybe not rant videos, because I don't have the emotional or really physical ability to make such a video. My body just can't take that type of rage. I just care about recovering. Random thing to bring up, but I'm thankful for the 910 people subscribed to my channel. Thank you for watching my content. And all I request is your empathy and your kind words, because truly, That's what's making this horrible situation more bearable. Than it would be otherwise. The love and support I have from people around me makes this shit easier to deal with. How much easier, I don't know. That being said, thank you for watching, and see you whenever I make another video. Hopefully I'll be in higher spirits.